we're gonna hope that this is not copyrighted, but I'm gonna pause it for a second to say hello to everyone. So hello. I have sparkly nails, so you can hardly tell, but they're sparkly for New Year's. So welcome to Read With Me on NYE, New Year's Eve, or whenever you're watching this. I was actually gonna do this as a members only live, and then I was gonna do it as a members only video. And then I was like, you know what? I think everybody might be able to use like a cute little read with me for the end of the year or the beginning of the year, whatever's going on in your life. So thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking on this video. And if you have never been here before, my name is Summer. I have tons of reading vlog and e-reader content, and I haven't done that many read with me's, but I feel like you guys have really liked it when I have done them, so I'm trying to do more. And if you enjoy this video or you enjoy book content or e-reader content, maybe think about subscribing so you can come back for more. I just posted yesterday, when you guys are seeing this, I just posted my favorite books of 2024, so I will link that in the description below so you guys can watch that one if you haven't seen it, because I worked really hard on that one. So I would love to have your thoughts on that and hear about your favorite books of 2024. And you can see that I was using this to film it earlier because a bunch of them are on here for my to be read, which is not out yet. I am reading two books right now. I'm currently reading this one called Sun Sugat. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's an arc from NetGalley, and it's all about Korean traditions for wellness, which I just thought that was a really cool one. I also have The Starlight Air, which comes out in January, which I really need to read that one, so I might read that during this read with me. And then I also have this one called Heart of the Sun, which is a really pretty cover, but you can't see it obviously because it is also an arc. It is by Mia Sheridan, one of my favorite authors from a long time ago. This kind of like re-emerged as one of my favorite authors. She did thrillers for a little while, and now she's kind of coming back to some romance, or maybe she was always doing romance and I just don't know. But this is the one that I've been reading, and I think I'm 8% in, but I feel like I always get so much done when I read with you guys. So I thought I would do that. I've got my cute little stand, you guys can see it, but the way that I read with these, or the way that I read with these stands, is that I pop out the little stand. It's actually MagSafe, so this whole thing comes off, and then there's just a pop socket underneath. So that's how I'm gonna stand up my Kindle. I hope you all can see that. And this is the Kindle Colorsoft. If you guys are interested in seeing what I think of all the different devices, I'll leave my Kindle playlist below as well. And I love the Colorsoft right now. It is really my go-to device. So that is how I'm going to stand this up. Obviously don't want to have the book in the frame for you guys, so that's why I have this cute little, I picked this one with all the lights because it reminded me of New Year's Eve, and we're just gonna, like I said, hope it's copyright free. Then if not, I'll put some music over top of it. I have some nighttime tea, and we're gonna light this hot cocoa and cream candle just for the vibes. What is happening with, okay, something is going on with my lighter. There we go. Suddenly it worked perfectly. I don't know what was up with that. But anyway, in the comments, tell me when you're watching this, number one. Then two, tell me one goal for the new year or something you want to work on. And three, tell me how many books you want to read and what your Goodreads goal basically is going to be for 2025. And I think mine's going to be 50. I read 72 this year, but I think I'm going to go for 50. 50 feels good. I think my goal this year was 40, and then I way surpassed that. So I think I'm gonna do 50 in 2025. Maybe I'll go for 55. What do you guys think? Tell me what yours is gonna be, and if you wanna be my friend on Goodreads, I'll link my profile below. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So go ahead and get a book out that you wanna read. And if you wanna use this as body doubling, like you wanna go clean or fold some laundry or do your dishes or something like that, you can also use this as body doubling if you just need to go do that and get some things done, because I always feel really refreshed when I get things done at the beginning of the year or on New Year's Eve. Oh, and I feel like I should tell you what my book is about. So Heart of the Sun is, I just finished this one, by the way. I need to tell you guys about Serpent and the Wolf. It's so good. So Heart of the Sun, I feel like if I remember to, I will pop a picture on the screen of what the cover looks like because it's just so pretty. Heart of the Sun is like a childhood friends to relationship, I think, type of a book. And the thing that got me, that made me request this book, was A, that it was Mia Sheridan, and B, that it is about like an EMP hitting some part of the US and all the electronics go out and they have to figure things out. And I don't know how long this goes on for. I don't know if there's any resolution. I don't know if this is like some sort of apocalypse event or if they get like come out of it, but an EMP is on the list of things that I really would never want to happen. So I can't tell if this is like, you know, weird that I'm reading this in this case, or if it's like exposure therapy. I don't know. It might just be interesting. So we'll see. If anybody else has requested this one on NetGalley or put it on their TBR, let me know. But I think I'm going to read that one. May feels like it's a really long way off, but it'll probably be here before you know it. So I'm going to work on this one. And if I decide to change it up, I will let you guys know. Okay guys, we just had a weird experience. First it was the lighter, and then it was the TV. I just went over to my purse to grab my little page turners, and I don't know what happened. The camera was rolling, so I'm gonna have to watch the footage back. But my TV just turned itself down, and I came back over and I was like, why is the TV so low? So that was a little weird, a tiny bit spooky, but I need to turn on my little page turner thing because I thought, wait a minute, that would be such a good thing to have right now. I always try to make sure it's not covering the words. Yeah. Although somebody told me to put it at the very bottom, so let me try that. Oh, it doesn't like that because guess what? That's where I have my pop socket. Well, that's okay. That's kind of funny though. That's exactly where the pop socket goes. That's okay. I'm just gonna put it right there. Let's try this again. Okay, I really like this background a lot. I read 2 chapters in that time. They're not very long, so now I'm on chapter 6, and now I am 8% in. I thought I was at 8% before, but it turns out I wasn't. So it's kind of a long book. I am gonna actually look how long it is on Goodreads, because I think that it's like 400 or something pages. It's not showing on the bottom of the arc just because it only shows locations. You know how if you have a file, sometimes the locations don't show on there because of just however the file is. So Heart of the Sun on Goodreads. Oh my gosh, it's not even showing up. Okay, Heart of the Sun, Mia Sheridan. I know it's on here. I know it's on my currently reading, but I don't know why I didn't just look at that one. So let's see what the description is. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. So the cover looks like that. It's really pretty, and I'll link it below if you guys want to see it. So it looks like it is, I don't know if that'll focus, 464 pages, and it's coming out on May 20th, 2025. So let me read the description of this. Okay, from TikTok sensation Mia Sheridan comes an all-new epic second chance romance with an unexpected and gritty speculative twist. Interesting. In a deluxe paperback. Okay, we got that one. Oh my gosh, it comes in sprayed edges and foil detail. That's cool. When the world is plunged into darkness, who would you turn to? Amid the sun-drenched orange groves in California, childhood friends Tuck Mattis and Emily Swanson shared a bond that seemed unbreakable until life ripped them apart. 13 years later, Emily is a rising pop sensation. Okay, this is an interesting flip on like the rock star trope. I haven't gotten to this part yet. Interesting. So she's a pop sensation in need of security, and Tuck, a brooding ex-con, just learned about that, in need of a fresh start. When fate brings them together once again, Emily hires him on as her new bodyguard. They butt heads and bicker just like the old days, yet neither can deny the heat rekindling between them. But when a cataclysmic solar flare disrupts the electrical grid, society is suddenly plunged into chaos and darkness. For Emily, the familiar comforts of fame and fortune crumble, but for Tuck, the stark new reality could be the chance he needs to finally prove himself. As they come to terms with all they've lost and the bitterness that's kept them apart, they must find their way back to one another and discover a new place under the sun. And it says, for fans of enemies to lovers, childhood best friends, slow burn romance, second chances, pop star plus bodyguard, new adult dystopian fiction, and the HBO show The Last of Us. So I would say that accurately, that sounds like what I've read so far. So far, it has a 4.08 rating, but again, it's not out yet, so I kind of don't think about that. Here's other books by this author. If it'll focus onto that. Archer's Voice, All Little Raindrops. See, she went to thriller for a little bit. Most of All You, Kyland, More Than Words, Grayson's Vow. Some of these were like changed. They used to be something else, and now they're here. So anyway, that is what Goodreads has to say about this book. So I'm gonna keep reading for a little longer, and you guys can tell me in the comments how your books are going, and let's keep reading. I don't know what's going on, but my remote is not working. So maybe that's why we had that ghostly thing happen earlier, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe it needs new batteries, so I will check on that. We're getting to more character development, and they finally met again. This is like one thing I do love about my Kindle is that obviously I can read any book anytime as long as I have Wi-Fi, but I don't, or it's downloaded. I don't love the fact that I can't go back to the beginning because the prologue had a scene that was like a flash forward, and now we're getting more backstory. And I feel like I need to go back and read the prologue, but I'm gonna have, like, especially in an arc, it's really hard to find because the chapters aren't formatted in here. Sometimes they are, but on this one it's not. So kind of weird. The formatting on this one just is kind of weird. Like some of the letters have an extra space, or there's like an extra space in between words, things like that. So I might go back and do that. I just saw a YouTube comment of somebody asking how to put the time on your Kindle. So I'm actually going to show you how to do that so you can see. Right now it is actually 1:22 a.m. because I don't sleep as much as I should. So if you want the time, all you have to do is click this little font button right here, and then you are going to go to more, and then you can go ahead and click that little thing right there that says show clock while reading. You can toggle it on or off. So if you want it off, there you go, and if you want it on, then there you go. See, it just appeared at the top. So that is how you get the time on your book while reading, because somebody just said that. And I get that question on TikTok a lot too. Whoa, zoom back out. What is happening with my technology today? Something strange is going on. I'm not gonna edit out just because it's honestly kind of funny, but we have had some interesting things go on today. So I'm really enjoying the book, and like I said, they've just like kind of re-met after we got the backstory, and now I feel like we're gonna get into spoiler territory, so I won't say much more except for vague things, but we are at 13%, and I think I'm gonna read for a little bit longer. It's like a longer book than I expected, but it's also going by pretty quickly, which is good. And I do feel like it's one of those books where I can picture it really, really easily in my head, which I love that. There's some world building, but not a terrible amount where I have to really think about it at 1:25 a.m. So I know people are like, wait a minute, what? Like, do you ever sleep? Because sometimes I'll film vlogs in the middle of the night. I'll be like, oh, I'm reading at 3 a.m. But I just have a really weird sleep schedule right now because I've had a little bit of time off of work. So what better use of my time than to be reading and filming this little thing for you guys a day ahead of time, because I think for New Year's Eve, I think I'm going to be making vision boards and watching movies and stuff with Mara. We'll see if we vlog any of that, but I know you guys love her. So, and if you've never met her before, she's been in a lot of the vlogs before. So we will see if we vlog any of that or what. And I do have some people who are interested in seeing like how I make a little vision board and stuff like that. So I might still have that video coming up. I still have the Nespresso video coming up, my favorite pods and how to use it and my favorite recipes. And then also my favorite releases of 2025 or like most anticipated reads. So I have a lot of videos coming up. So if you are not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you give this video a like if you like Read With Me's, because it really helps me to know if you guys like this type of video, and it also helps more people who might like Read With Me's find this video. So more people to chat with in the comments. And I always try to respond to everyone in the comments. So please leave me a little comment to let me know that you are there. I kind of see it as like my virtual guest book. And if you're usually a silent watcher, maybe leave me a little comment. All right, let's read for a little bit longer, because I honestly want to find out what happens in here. So I made it to chapter 10, which is officially 15% through the book. So I think that is a great stopping place, just because I just realized that this video is almost an hour long, which is way longer than I thought it was going to be. And I'll probably edit this and make sure it goes up in the morning so that you can see it on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, depending on what place in the world you are in. So maybe comment that below as well, because I know I have viewers in so many parts of the world that I really want to visit someday, and I just love that you guys get to see my videos. So I love hearing from you. So maybe tell me where you are in the world as well. If you haven't left a comment yet, or if you have already commented, honestly, maybe you feel like you want to comment again, please do it. And I hope you guys have a really good New Year's Eve or a really good New Year's Day. If you want more company, feel free to just like rewind this and watch it again if it's not midnight yet, or you're not asleep yet, or maybe you're watching this during the day. I don't know. Whenever you're watching this, thank you so much. And thank you for being a viewer from the bottom of my heart. I will keep you guys updated on this book and let you know how I feel about Heart of the Sun. And I got sucked into this one, so I didn't read any of the other ones, but so I will keep you updated on all the books on Goodreads and Instagram and TikTok and vlogs for this channel in the new year. So let me know if you have any video ideas for me. Just like comment that as well. That way I'm putting up things that you guys want to see. All right, I feel like I'm rambling. This was kind of like a live, I feel like, because of the fact that it was so rambly, but I hope it felt like we were on just like reading POV FaceTime together. And I will see you guys in the next video, whichever one that is. But I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you later. Happy New Year, guys. Thanks for watching.